am limping around the house for a good couple hours because my knees, my legs are so sore from having moved around for about 8 to 10 hours a day. So I definitely feel you on that. Smash your opponents with a fist wreathed in electricity. Wait, why? This is a fighting gym. It's no fun getting old. No, it's not. I was talking to someone earlier about my broken hoodie zipper. And he's like, oh, you're wearing a South Pole hoodie, that's old. I'm like, yeah, I've been wearing this since I was in high school, and I'm 29. He's like, you're 29? Someone was... You know how many... The amount of people I've told my age to, and they're like, you're this old? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I don't look it, I know. The amount of surprises and looks that I get from people when they finally realize how old I am. I even had to show people at Chick-fil-A my license because I was like, well, I'm this age. I'm like, when I was working there, I was like 25 to 27, 28-ish. I don't know, I've been there for about 3-4 years. And they're like, you're not as old as you say you are. I'm like, here's my license. I definitely look like I'm an early 20, I know. That's because I don't do crack. You wouldn't put me over 20. Wow, I didn't know I was just hitting 20. Do I really look like I'm only 20-something? I figured I'd be like 21, 22 at most, but... almost freaking a teenager? Jesus. Then again, I don't do crack. And then again, I don't do crack. You look like shit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't say that, man. I don't take care of myself whatsoever. My health is not great. Like, I'm not in and out of the hospital. I don't have issues with my heart or, you know, chest pains or anything like that, but I definitely don't take care of myself as much as some people do. So, I don't know why I look as young and spry as I do. Maybe it's the fact that I can't grow a full-on beard. Maybe it's the fact that I don't know. Comparatively, if you look at me and my brothers, you'll definitely see their ages over mine and wonder why I look the youngest. Even though I am the youngest. It's just, it makes me wonder why I look younger than I am, and I don't look my age. While my other brothers, you can definitely say that some of them look younger than they do, but they definitely look what they would be. Maybe just do a little crack so you look... Oh, alright. Do you want me to look older now? Isn't it a good thing? A lot of people tell me it's a good thing to look younger. Even though I prefer to look a bit more older. Don't worry, I'll be looking older in the next couple years. I'm losing my hair, so... in another 4 or 5 years, I'll probably be closer to bald. Crack is whack, yo. No. So is any hardcore drug. Trust me, I've experimented. Not with crack, though. Never done it. But I've experimented with my fair share of crap. I am balding, so in the next few years I'll eventually start showing more my age. Weirdly enough, too, and I don't get a lot of sleep. I would expect to have some wrinkles, too. My facial hair does not do enough justice either towards adding age to me, like some people. While when I do shave, I do look like a babby. Oh, you're balding worse than me. Even though I do get... My dad tells me every time he looks at the back of my head, he's just like, oh, I can see it. You're balding. Bald spots. And it annoys me. But I'm not that bad. Yet. Then again, I can't see my own back of my head, so I don't know. But if it's bad enough to where my dad can notice it by combing through my hair, then it's enough. So pretty soon I'm going to be wearing hats. Because I've never gone bald once in my life. You know, there's one time where I shaved my head, or I didn't shave it. There's one time when the barber shaved my head. Messed up a little bit. To the point where I had to get the whole thing shaved off. I wasn't completely chrome dome, but it was enough to where all my friends kept making fun of me. And so, ever since then, I don't do the bald look. Whoa! What the fuck was that? You can run... Well, that makes sense. You can also swim faster with no hair. All that adds weight. Yep, swim faster, run faster. Now I'm using flamethrower on a freaking water type. Oh, surprised my Arcanine's still alive. Not anymore, he's not. Damn, he survived longer than I expected. Probably. Well, I'm gonna keep my hair until it falls out. I have no aspirations. I rarely don't even go for haircuts much anymore until it gets really long. And even then, the hair the length my hair is at now is been going for probably a good 7-8 months. Take your time. Oh, don't want to move that. I want to move up. So my shirt is not bothering my screen. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. You have a prize fighting knife. Knuckle. I'm gonna go for Hitmonchan. You want the piston punching Hitmonchan. Yes. Punches in corkscrew fashion. It can punch its way through concrete wall like a drill. I'm also stealing your... Damn it. Yeah, y'all stare at each other for eternity. Man, I gotta really stop that perpetual drop frame that happens randomly. Really rather annoying. Time to go face Sabrina. Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? They're on top of buildings? That's interesting. Surprise all the glitz and glam, Saffron City is the biggest city in Kanto. That Jim gets a spaceship challenge. At least level 45. Show me a Pokemon that's at least if you want to challenge. Okay. Sure, Pikachu, sure. Well then, fly off. Okay. I like that. I like how I'm warping to buildings. What the fuck? This is definitely cooler than the originals. The original design. Are you scared of psychics that use unseen power? You looked older in your model than you do in your in-game or your battle model. Your overworld model looks definitely older than your battle model. The fuck? Can't say sprite no more. Why do I still have you out? You need a level though, that's why. Sure. Flamethrower, still stab. I don't care, it's probably gonna do just as much, if not a little more. You're making me sleepy. Stop that. Don't yawn too much, otherwise I'll get a pulled jaw muscle again. Oh. I dodged surf. Interesting. Alright, fine. Throw out Pikachu then. Dumb name. Yes, master, I did it. Pikachu is now Igor. Kadabra. I'm shredded by J-Day. You don't look very enthused, sir. Alright, Pikachu, you're coming out. Because I want that money. Alright, so I think we'll warp from here, right? Weird. Well, good to know. Sabrina is younger than me, but she earned my respect. Age is not a fucking factor in that. It's what they do to earn that respect. Kiss me. Rude. Welcome back. Bye-bye, Jinx. I forgot to throw money at you. Creepy channeler. You must be a lost trainer. Creepy ass channeler. Oh, I can't throw payday at you now. Because you're a ghost trainer. Pikachu can't make it rain on ghosts. But he can make it make it shocking, I guess. Fuck, I love that Diglett hat. Yeah, it's Pikachu's hat now. Lost and yet so strong. Jesus, why do I yawn every time I go to talk? It feels like I'm losing air every time I go to talk. That's one thing I hated about doing YouTube and streaming in general. Just anything to do with me being talking, which is ultimately me doing videos. Is every time I go to talk a bunch, I always yawn. I noticed that a lot on YouTube because I was talking a lot, or at least trying to. And that was all just straight up random commentary though. Damn it. Okay, fine. I still don't remember this to this day, so I always just had fun just going around. The way I did it is a bit different the way I'm doing it here. Normally what I do is I go to one warp tile, take one warp, battle a trainer, go back to the previous room, go to the next warp, repeat that, and then I go. That's how I do it normally. That's gonna take me over back here. Yes. Okay. Starting to remember this. Takes me back to the Ace Trainer, bitch. That means down's gonna take me to that first psychic dude, right? No. Oh. Interesting. You take me to psychic dude. No. Someone different. Alright. Wait, wrong? Whatever. Kadabra. Another bipedal weird thing that's gonna die by my money. Let's make it rain on this bitch. Oh, he survived getting smacked in the face. Oh shit. Oh! Pikachu, you are specially defensively tanky for some reason. That's right, I did give him a lot of drugs. I did soup up Pikachu's stats considerably. For a second there, I thought I read Kabuto. I was like, you're sending out a rock water monster against my Pikachu. Right, came close to killing it. Down and out. She looks so dejected. I really am loving this. This should have been the design in Heart Gold Soul Silver. If this was the design of Sabrina's gym in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I would have been in love. But then again, the gyms in those days, while they were starting to become innovative, they weren't exactly black and white and X and Y's level of, you know, innovation. Or Omega Ruby and Apple Sapphire, for that matter, as well. But that's also on the level of X and Y. That's one thing I did not like about Sun and Moon, is the fact that it just like, oh, let's keep gym battles a thing, but instead of 8, we're gonna make you battle like 50 million, and we're also gonna take out the gyms and just make you run all over this damn whole island, 3 separate islands for that matter. Block off all the important bits until you get this dang gem. And for the fact of the matter is, you're not even going to battle really a person. You're just going to battle this strong Pokemon, and then maybe we'll battle a person. Like, yeah, you battle the person to earn that, but occasionally they just have you go through a whole little dungeon, I guess, or gym, and then you battle their Pokemon. And I just did not like that concept. The Elite Four to me also felt useless in that game too. Like, well, there was no purpose of having an Elite Four in that game. What's his namesake? Yeah, let's get rid of Scratch, please. Slash has a high crit rate and it's his namesake. After all. Well, at least I woke you up. Oh, hello. Famous for training psychics. You want to see Sabrina? Don't you? I can tell. Good. Then how come you can't predict that you're actually gonna lose? Instead of being a so-called psychic, you claim that, oh, I can predict the future. I'm gonna win, or you somehow lose. That goes to show that either A, you're false, or B, I'm stronger than a psychic. Because apparently Sabrina can see into several years into the future, but yet she can't foresee that she's gonna lose. Actually, I think one of her dialogue mentions that she foresaw that she was gonna lose. So Sabrina must be the closest thing to an actual psychic out of all of these trainers. Even though she doesn't let on to that until you beat her, still. Even the anime version of Sabrina, while a creepy-ass episode, she should have foresaw that Ash was gonna make her laugh to death. So it's not even a win. Sorry. First off, Ash didn't even own Haunter. I don't know how they allowed that. That's one thing that bugged me about him, is he goes and sees a bunch of new Pokemon and never even attempts to try to capture them. Also, he never had the Sylph Scope. He should not have been able to enter the so-called anime's version of the Lavender Tower. Ghost Tower. Should not have been able to see them without that. That's what I loved Origins for better. Not only did Origins nod the games, but this also nods Origins too with that. But also because that's actually part of the story. The whole Cubone thing. So props on you for making that. Alright, now we're just heading back. Alright, so let's go the other way then. Where are we? And why? Why are we on buildings? Ah, here we go. You are creepy as ever. Brr. Don't do that. Made my stomach drop going up. That takes talent. I have a fear of heights. Even in video games does it bother me. I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic power since I was a child. I started when I carelessly threw a spoon aside and it bent itself in an unnatural shape. Like what, a pretzel? I dislike battling, but if you wish to, I will show you my true power. What are those eyes? What are those eyes, man? They're seeing into my soul. They really did a good job on Sabrina on this. They made her creepier than I thought possible. That and that hair. Defying all laws of physics. And gravity. Technically, Pikachu's dead. Why is he still on my shoulder? Spoopy! Yeah, I am giving them props for making Sabrina more creepy than she has to be. I'm surprised that she doesn't perpetually float. I'm surprised I'm dropping frames. In a gym battle. Great. Perpetually dropping frames. Love it. I've been kind of absorbed just watching Sean do a booty workout. Well, that's hot. It's all good. I'm dropping a shit ton of frames, so you're not missing much. What is going on? Great. I love when this happens in important moments. Can we stop now? God damn it. It looks okay on your end? Huh. I don't know. I mean, if it looks okay on your end, I'm getting... My square was red for a while. And now it seems to be okay. I don't like that it does that randomly, especially during important parts. And here I was just nonchalantly going and attacking before I even noticed it was happening. But if you're busy watching something else, feel free to do that. You don't have to stick around. It bothers me because it throws it pushes people away when that happens. Alright. Well, as long as you're not bored. When people watch other things, I feel like I'm just background noise or people are bored. It's okay. That's what the porn's for. Multitasking. Now, divided attention is one thing. Watching something else while you're watching me is another. This loss, I can't speak. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit, I didn't work hard enough to win. You didn't see that coming? Just thirsty as fuck. It's okay. Get some water. Not the thirst. Not that thirst, but still, nonetheless, get some water. Ugh. Speaking of thirsty. Ugh. It's okay, I haven't gotten laid in years. Not that I care. Victory earned you a marsh badge. Gotta admit, I like the way they did her in this game. She's actually quite adorable. Gotta say, Sabrina, you're quite cute. Marsh badge raises a Pokemon of level 70. It will pay you only that level. Boasts special attack and defense. Psychic power is something that only a few people have. Everyone has a psychic power. People just don't realize it. Oh, really? Everyone has a psychic power. I wonder what mine is. The Diglett reminds me of those brain slugs from Futurama. Yeah. Now I just want Pikachu to be controlled by it. Man, I missed that show. I should go and buy the seasons. Yay, my favorite part. Surfing to Cinnabar Island. Which is normally what I do before going to Seafoam Island. But normally what I do is I swim to Cinnabar, battle all the trainers, get the ability to fly to Cinnabar, and then I go and surf from Fuchsia to Seafoam, battling all those trainers. And then... Or either that or I tackle Cinnabar first and then I do Seafoam afterward. Usually I save Seafoam after Cinnabar is done. Usually what I do. Would you guys rather me tackle Seafoam Island first? Oh, why thank you. I didn't even mean to go into this, but thank you. Oh, it's a round glass marble. You can see colored grass inside the transparent marble. I didn't know there was colored grass. Unless you're smoking weed. In which case, all the colored grass. Give me that purple. Give me that blueberry yum yum. Don't matter to me. Alright, well. Okay. Pikachu. That's not what I want. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Sorry, Pikachu, I love you, but you're gonna fly on your weird balloon thing. Whee! Still dumb. Surfing Pikachu! Aw, yeah, I was about to say, I better see Pikachu on a surfboard. God damn it. Yes. Oh, tentacle. Yay, my first capture of the day. Technically, I didn't even capture anything yesterday either. £95. You are one big jellyfish. You bought some stickers for your MacBook. Nice. I was gonna say, if you were into Phantasy Star, it doesn't have to be Phantasy Star, but like, it's what I have on my shop. I wanna add more to it eventually. There's some stuff I want to add to it eventually, but on my shops, I have some Phantasy Star stickers of my logo. In fact, if you scroll down onto my Twitch page, I'm sure you already have. You've seen my PSO Hunters Unite Lil B089 1 Gaming. I have stickers of that, but like, if you don't play PSO, then I mean, it wouldn't be worth it. But stickers are stickers. I go on there, looks like Fred Supreme logo. It says I eat ass Japanese. Nice. Because I bought one of my shirts and a sticker of my logo. So there's that. For anyone who cares. Yeah, I'm saying, like, if you care to have some stickers of my logo and feel like supporting me and my shop, there's clothing line and cell phone cases and a bunch of other things, and one of the items is stickers. Most of the people who would be buying it would be Phantasy Star fans, but you don't have to be. In fact, I don't think anyone's bought anything yet, but I'm hoping in the future people do start checking them out. I'm just bad at self-promotion, that's all it is. I got some Dragon Ball stuff that I need to get onto my shops, and my OC from Phantasy Star scope. I already got my no scope design on there, and I got to get my other scope design on there, which is something I requested someone to make for me. So I have legitimate fan art. Well, not really a fan art, because it's not from a fan. It's an actual piece of work that I commissioned of my OC from PSO that I need to put on there. Sadly, I lost with my computer losing everything from my hard drive crash. I lost all of my photoshopped images that I was putting onto my shops. They're still on there, it's just I don't have them all saved to my computer anymore, which sucks. So I no longer have any of those images. I do have my logo for my Twitch logo, because I can just re-download that for my email. But my no scope design, which was actually a picture I took of my character in the game and, you know, added the word no scope on it. Sadly, though, that's gone. I have to get a picture of her and do that again in order to remake those pictures and put that and save that onto my computer. All the work that I had with all those pictures and shop are gone. But that's no. Shirt looks pretty dope. Shirt is awesome. I gotta get back into drawing myself. I never was too great at it. I had a lot of natural talent, but I never worked at it as much as some people do, so I never really got great to the point where I could see my artwork being displayed or anything like that. But I can definitely come up with some good stuff, and I would like to draw some things, put my own artwork up. I just need to figure out what I want to draw. Problem is we moved into the modern age. A lot of people still do draw on paper, but it's more or less computer digital art now, a lot of the ways, and I don't even... I still like the old-fashioned style of paper. You made a logo? Nice. I don't know the ways of digital stuff. You did it in a logo making app. Nice. That's cool. I'm gonna admit, I did some awesome stuff back in art class. I no longer have any of my portfolio from those days. Yeah, programs for that stuff is pricey. Yeah. Indeed it is. I bought something for about $200, and I've been meaning to do more work with it. But the problem is I don't have a lot of space on my desk. And I gotta be free of any electronics aside the computer that it's connected to, and maybe a few other things. The problem with that is, though, is it didn't seem to really work well when I was using it. But I want to get more into using it. It's a tablet. It's a drawing tablet. But it didn't seem to really work well when I was using it. We'll get there. I just need to find time. Even back when I had no job and didn't even do any YouTube or anything, I never drew. Because I was always busy with friends and playing games and hanging out with the girlfriend and all that. And I had ample time to really start drawing, but I didn't. Oh my god, I'm getting tired already. Work is so exhausting. Huh. One high-leveled Magikarp. That could be a Gyarados, you know. However, it would be 4 times a week to me instead of 2 times, but unless you're gonna sit there and flail me to death there, buddy, your Magikarp is better off evolved. Why, though? You can flail! Flail's deadly! Magikarp is deadly if you know how to use them. I've seen a dude sweep a team of legendaries with a Magikarp. It's doable. I've seen a dude sweep the Elite Four with a level 2 Pokemon. It's doable. Ish. There we go. Wait, was that Flail? I didn't quite see if what he used. Looked like Flail. Definitely wasn't Bounce. And by doable-ish. He didn't just beat him with the level 2 Pokemon alone. He had other Pokemon there to help him out. Now use Tackle, oh, okay. I was gonna say that did a lot, that did no damage for a Flail. I was wondering if that would actually I really dislike the trainers that have 6 Magikarps. Really rather annoying. Ow. Just died by coins. Magikarps just don't make the grade, do they? No. No, they don't. Jesus! The amount of coins I picked up from that. I'm bored. Is it okay if I coach you a bit? Pokemon will be super serious. Why so super serious? My first time seeing that. Okay. That wasn't a fall. Pikachu literally propelled himself. Somehow. I love that attack. It goes from adorable to deadly. Ice to meet you too, Jinx. I don't want to know how. What, how Pikachu propelled himself? I don't either. Jinx's lips are so shockingly scary that it puts me to sleep. Oh, almost dropped my phone. Gotta love playing a game you don't need your full-on attention for. Checking Facebook, sorry. These battles drag on sometimes. Nothing on the ye old wall except for a bunch of TikTok bullshit. Now I'm watching a video of a guy breaking his TV. Okay. Goodbye, Pikachu. all I've been seeing lately is TikTok. Imagine being able to slide, spin, and jump like a snowboard, but on concrete. Yeah, it's called a skateboard. You can slide, you can, I don't know about, you could spin the board if you know how, and you could jump. It's called a skateboard. Yeah, that's not a snowboard. Leaf, the world's first e-snowboard. You can't even call that a snowboard. That is a skateboard. Coming from an ex-skater, I feel like that's dumb. They're just trying to rebrand skateboarding into something else. You can... Skateboarding is basically concrete snowboarding. Except with rails and shit. And pipes. Half pipes and drop-ins and bowls and ramps and shit. Instead of snowboarding down a mountain or whatever, you're doing it on concrete, flat land, where you have to get air off of other means. And you don't got snow to land on. You got hard... You're eating concrete and dirt and cement. Yeah, imagine snowboarding but on water. Oh, shit. Yeah, I know. That's basically anything that deals with a board that you're on top of, allowing you to do tricks off of the environment that you're on, whether it's concrete, snow, or water. You can turn, you can get air, or, you know, snowboard or surfing, you can't really grind on anything, but you can ride a wave. You can do tricks in any of those mediums, whether it's aerial tricks or if it's grinding on something. In any case, they're all the same thing except with a different medium around it. But branding this as a snowboard on concrete while still calling it a snowboard defeats the purpose. It is literally a skateboard with a different design. Maybe it's more maneuverable. The wheels are a bit different. They stick out more than a usual skateboard, so maybe it allows for more flexibility when it comes to turning and doing different type of tricks. Maybe the tricks are a bit different branded, the way it was shown off, and maybe its design is based on. It's not like it's... What the fuck? Waterfall looks awesome. It may not be the, you know, oh, this is a skateboard, here's your usual thing, you can grind on shit. It's a bit wider, the wheels and the trucks aren't, they're a little further up and stick out more, meaning they don't intentionally have you grinding on rails, so to speak. They more want you to maneuver and maybe do certain flips and stuff easier, but in the end of the day, it's a skateboard. There's already multiple types of skateboards. This is just another one. Designs based off of a snowboard, I guess. What can you do? Next thing you know, they're gonna design a skateboard with no wheels. Oh wait, it's called a surfboard. Woo! Look, I'm skating. I am snowboarding. In skating terms, oh, technically what my character is doing in skating terms, that would be a manual where you lift up on the tail end of the freaking board and you riding on 2 wheels. It's a water nollie, or a manual. Almost called it an ollie for a second there. But you use it on sand. Sand surfing is actually fun. Dangerous, but fun. Yes, sandboarding is a thing. It's the same thing as snowboarding. Just you're going down sand instead of snow. And may not have as big of an avenue unless you go down a big enough dune or something. Because there are dedicated spots to snowboarding, so I don't know. If there's dedicated spots to sandboarding, I don't know. The only time I was able to actually sandboard was when I went to the dunes, Indiana. And I don't know if that was a dedicated spot. It was just down a big dune that I went down. But yeah, sandboarding is a thing. It's the same thing. That I can actually make, that actually makes sense because that's the same thing. It's just down sand. Icy Flame 231, thank you for the follow. For anyone who has been sandboarding or who actually goes snowboarding on the reg, should know what I mean. Like, it's fun. But I'm not great at it, so I just went down it. I'm not able to do any crazy stuff. And I don't really care for snow, so I'll never be caught dead snowboarding, but eh. Having injured myself skateboarding enough times, I can't even go off ramps or pipes or anything like that. I could barely grind at the time when I was skateboarding. So you're never going to see me doing anything skateboarding, snowboarding, otherwise. I may surf, but I may give that a try once in my life, but who knows. If I never do, I have no interest to really, oh, my life is missing out. Sand does get everywhere. However, I prefer to be warm. Sand does get everywhere, but at least I'm not freezing my ass off and in pain. Because whenever I'm cold, my ribs and all my muscles and all my bones just ache. I can't stand the cold. I mean, snow gets everywhere just like sand does. It's just, instead of sand, you got freaking frozen water in your pants. And to me, that's worse. And I came close to having a frostbite. Because I used to go camping. What's wrong with you swimming? The fact that you're not in any swimming attire, my friend. Roughneck. It's a little wrong. Did they change your name? Your name wasn't always Roughneck. I feel like that's a little wrong. Is there a derogatory term for a biker now? Or a thug? But then again, you guys are the original thugs, not the shitty gangs that we have. People claiming that they're something when they're not. The real gang and thugs are these biker assholes. And then there's mobsters. Which is organized. You can't even call them in the same league as a thug. Leather Daddy! It's true. They do like their leather. I do like it, but it's not my style. I'm not into bondage. I mean, I never tried, but anyway. Anyway. The sea cleanses my soul while I swim around freaking jellyfish that can sting my junk at any time. Where the hell does this land come from every time I battle? This guy's in the middle of the ocean, yet somehow there's a strip of land now. I never... I enjoy harness. That's hot. never had the equipment. Never will I understand sea battles. Any more than that gets warm. I can see leather very, 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 very bad in the summer. Yes. It seems to be a lot to take care of. And I never cared for it as a style. Never was my thing. It seems to be very tight fitting. Same with denim jackets and such. Leather gets warm and sweaty, I'd imagine. While I don't mind leather jackets, a whole leather outfit, not my thing. Same with denim. I like my jeans, but I'm not the one for, like, denim everything. Denim shirt, denim jackets and such. That was never my thing. In fact, back when I was younger, I didn't always wear jeans. I used to wear sweatpants and the like. You look like you just saw a girl. I don't get the rubber people though. Yeah, I don't either. Look at that Magikarp just flop, 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 flop. That poor Magikarp. Yeah, that's why I don't wear leather or any of that, because it's just got to be super tight on you. While jackets look nice, it's just not my thing. And it also seems to be hard to take care of. A lot to take care of. Woo! I love how this guy is fishing, but he's wearing a life jacket. I guess it takes precaution. Dude could snag a Gyarados. Or it just could be a vest. Doesn't have to be a life jacket. But the way it looks and the color of it. Blech. Ooh. Starmie. It's a dark and stormy night. Good thing I have a ghost move. Oh, Hydro Pump looks awesome. Oh! I half expected Alakazam to literally just get blasted off the freaking map there for a second. Hydro Pump looks amazing in this. I'm glad they really made some animations look really cool. I literally got that feeling that Alakazam would have been gone with that attack, from how powerful that attack looks. Alakazam is blasting off again. Alright, seeing as a good half of my remaining team, or should I say a half of my team in general, literally quite half, is weak to water. Half of my team will get destroyed here. Only one left is you. Over half of my remaining team, I should say. I love the reflection of the water, or the reflection of the sky within the water. It's a nice touch. Oh, you don't say. I caught my Pokemon at the sea. You don't say. I mean, if you want to be technical, the only place with water where I caught my Pokemon besides a small pond was my toilet. Ah, good old Pokemon Go. Oh, I don't give up. If I actually lived in a good spot, I would probably still play it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, his underwear, or his... I wouldn't say underwear. I mean, it looks like underwear. His swimming trunks are pretty tight on him, I'd imagine, in his junk. Somewhere. In his junk, yes. In his trunks, probably, if anything. Oh, I just used teleport. Whoops. Isn't there an NPC, female NPC, that literally states this question? Where do you think I keep my Pokeballs? Back door. There's one place for a guy to keep his shit. I think there's a female NPC in Pokemon that literally states this question. Where do you think I keep my Pokeballs? And it's literally a suggestive answer that you can only guess she keeps them in her cooter. If I recall correctly. And welcome, Zero. Yeah, he keeps them... Actually, he has 3 places he can hide them then. In his trunks by his balls, underneath his cap, or in his asshole. Sure. Is she an Omega Ruby? It's been a while since I played that. I have not played Oris since they first released. And I'm not counting all the breeding that I did. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm not counting all the breeding that I've done because that's already post-game shit, but... Ooh, Fat Sailor Man! I'm Papa the Sailor Man. The latest game I played lately besides this was Sun. And even that was already 3-4 months ago. Man, that is very... My shirt on my green screen is immersion breaking. I really gotta fix that. If I turn my light off, it would be very annoying and it'd be dark. You could barely see me. Oh. Maybe he should. Or it just pops out. Jesse's Wobbuffet, James's Victory Bell. Lickitung. I think Lickitung was one of the Pokemon that randomly pops out. Maybe not. I know Wobbuffet does. Did James's Victory Bell randomly pop out? Or just... I know it ate him a lot, but I don't know if it was one of those. I know in Black and White he had a Yamask. I don't remember if he did anything stupid to James. Misty Psyduck, there we go. I was too focused on Team Rocket and I forgot about Misty Psyduck that randomly did that. And it's always the supporting characters, none of the major like main cast. I guess Misty's part of that. But, like, what I mean, like, it doesn't happen to Ash or anything. It always happens to Brock. Oh my god, what if Onyx popped out? Ew. I don't know. It happens to Brock, I think, too. I think a few of his Pokemon popped out randomly. I know Krogunk would come out and cock block him a lot. Gyarados. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, but assuming for that to happen, the Pokeball would have to be either pretty far lodged in there, because from the anime's point of view, the Pokeball opens and it lets out a blast, or the red beam that shoots the Pokemon out. It doesn't just crack out of the ball and it's right there where the ball is. The Pokemon always spawn a few bit away from where the ball is. So judging by that, I would think the Pokemon would be safely out of their asshole. This conversation. I could be wrong. We don't know. That's the anime's interpretation. We don't know how it is in the actual game's terms. Judging from this right there, Kingler popped right where the ball was. So if you're going by game's terms, then yes, their ass would rip. Imagine that crab claw coming out of your ass. Oh, God. Having a case of the crabs in your asshole. Didn't think you'd be saying no. No. I didn't think I'd be having this conversation at all. Then again, it's Zero. I can always expect weird conversations when me and him are talking. I know you can be part of that too, Blasto, but the conversation, the loot of colorful conversations that me and Zero have are always very bright and funny. Crab claws in my ass is a fetish. I bet it is. Oh shit, have we arrived? Hello there, Magic Fart. I don't need you. For now. Till I get my shiny. We have arrived. Cinnabar Island. I came to visit Cinnabar Island, but the door is locked tight. Must be a key somewhere, though. Maybe in the little mansion. They say that Jim Leach's friends used to live there. Yeah. Fuji. The guy who created Mewtwo. Not Fuji as in the Pokeflute Fuji. Some other guy. Guy from the first movie. I have a lot of friends. People say Pokemon you get by trading with a friend grow faster. Think it worth a try trading away. Well, I would have to wait. Pokemon keep learning new moves even if you stop them from evolving. Moves that wouldn't otherwise really don't. I find no point in that. I feel a Grimer. Maybe you could trade my Dark-type Grimer for it. A Alolan Grimer? Why do I want your colorful sludge when I can have my non-colorful sludge? First off, the lore on the Grimer for all the Alola region is he is no longer the Grimer bad Grimer. He's actually good Grimer, taking away all the sludge. The women of the Pokemon world always have a Diglett for a reason. Yes. Yeah, because the Grimer for the Alola region are actually good. They fight poison and sludge. There's an actual a bit in that in Sun and Moon. And that's why Pikachu's wearing a Diglett hat. He digs it. Who cares about your shit? Let's see, what do I got to sell? Shit. I got water stone. Oops. Bag. Power pocket. Ice stone. Oh wait, that's on my main. Yeah, that's on there. Pokemon box. Sort by Pokedex number. End the party. Sure, why not? Can you dig the Diglett? I can dig it. Aw, yeah. Center section is named the core. People think it's communicating when it glows in 7 colors. It only glows in 1, it's freaking red! Maybe technically multiple because it couldn't glow, since it's red, it should be able to glow pink and white, but... how does it glow 7 fucking colors? Y'all keep misleading yourselves. Same with Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh's wings aren't even 7 colors, yet y'all claim he's a rainbow bird. Damn Pokedex entries. Mr. Popo, you smash on Jinx. Yes, yes he did. And she liked it. You study Pokemon here day in, day out. People even bring us rare Pokemon to examine. Do they now? Did you come to have a look at our lab? Most impressive. Kind of dry. I like that kind of dry. Well, thank you. Very soft and comfortable. Well, thanks. There's a reception room. It's a room where we talk with our guests. We don't have guests. It's a place for scientists to slack off and jack off. I'm a guest, you asshole! You found that fossil inside Mount Moon? Jesus, that poor nerd. Now he has no fossils. Hey, no running in the hallways. Boy, I've always wanted this chance to say something like that. Fuck off, sir! I ain't in school no more. Maybe I could turn it the other way. No one would even... Dumbass. That's right, Eevee has the potential to evolve into a variety of different ways. Oh, how many times must you tell me that? Come on, come at me. I'm a scientist that's been working without sleep or rest. You really think you stand a chance? Sorry to taunt you like that all of a sudden. I haven't slept in days. I'll give you this. Oh. Dude, did he just come at me, bro? Dude just came at me. Dirty. Okay. Don't you think this machine looks rather like a washing machine? It's not, though. Come at me, bro. Dude, you come at me, bro. Come at me. My eyes get so tired when I look at a computer for too long. Resting your eyes is really important, you know. What are you trying to tell me? I don't think humans work like that. Heh. I don't think humans work like that. I mean, people when they hit a certain age, they eventually get called a fossil, but I don't think it's because that they're a literal fossil. Hiya, I'm an important doctor. Yes, well, very indeed. Here, I study rare Pokemon. You have a fossil for me. It's fossil Walnut. Pokemon. Shall I use a reservoir to make it lobby? Yes. Oh, I don't even need to walk out of the freaking door. Thank you. Now I just need Kabuto. Yay! Now I need to evolve this thing to, or level it up to 40. Yay! That is one tiny ass Pokemon. It swam by cleverly twisting its 10 tentacles about. Oh. Give me that. Give me that pterodactyl, friend. A savage Pokemon that died out in ancient times. It was resurrected using DNA taken from Amber. Can we have a game based on that? How far back in ancient times? All matter is made up of tiny molecules. It's like how 100 Poké-Dollars is a collection of lots of $1 or one Poké-Dollar. Yeah, no shit. 100 of them, in fact. 100 singles make up $100, yes. Just like 100 pennies makes up $1. And 100 sluts make up one good female. Nailed it. Scientists sometimes go into the Pokemon Mentor Care at different experiments, like the creation of Mewtwo. Sure. Ooh, almost missed that. I had a joke with the whole 100 slut thing, and I nailed it perfectly. Oh, yay. Music that I don't like. Liking what they've done to the place. I'm hoping they make it look more burnt. So far, this place still seems very manned. It doesn't look very burnt. Unless unless they carried in furniture recently. It doesn't look very burnt. I mean, the floor looks like it's old, but it doesn't look very unmanned mansion. Okay, there, that looks pretty bad. Grimer. I also like the little particles that you see in the floating in the air. That I guess it's supposed to be like dust, or you know, flame embers. It's a pretty nice touch. Stop that. Into your Pokeball and back up my character's ass. Where you belong, Grimer. Yay, my Arcanine hit 40 finally. Made of congealed sludge, it smells too putrid to touch. Even weeds won't grow in its path. I and yet Ash got body slammed. Not quite literally, but Ash literally had muck all over him, and yet he survived it. That's okay. It did take Ash's muck to defeat the stupid bitch's Bellsprout. A Bellsprout of all things. Goes to show how bad of a trainer Ash is. Even a freaking Pokemon that is not even used once can beat it. But a Pokemon that he uses his entire journey can't even take out a Bellsprout. That is not a Mewtwo statue. That's a Cubone statue. They looked very Mewtwo-esque in the original. Ish. It was more of the standard dinosaur-looking sprite, but still, point stands. Oh, hello, Magmar. Come here. Yeah. Too bad it was a great toss, but still. Born on an active volcano, its body is always cloaked in flames, so it looks like a butt. Big ball of fire. Am I really enjoying no random encounters? Because this dungeon's freaking encounter rate. Really pisses me off. While I'm hoping the next gen games aren't all going to be using this encounter, while I do love seeing Pokemon in the overworld like this, I still prefer Pokemon to go back to its roots. However, this is really a nice touch. Can I not read the books? No. Thank you, game. Yeah, I wanted that. First excellent throw, thanks. I want as much experience as I can get. Oh, of course. Magmar in German is Boober. That's hot. Quite literally hot. You're being a douche. You always seem... I didn't even throw that way. I did use a berry already. I'm not having problems with him. He's just, it's RNG at this point. I'm just playing the game I know how to. Throwing balls until I catch it. Using a berry is not something I really am used to using. Thank you. My slut! My slut! Come here, my wild whoa! Hi. Thanks. I love that you're going that way. Throw this way, ball goes that way. What is these throws? Yay! I've captured a Mew reject. When it spots an enemy, its body transfigures into an almost perfect copy of its opponent. This ain't the anime. Ditto can copy it perfectly. That Eradicate though. It looked like it was saying hello. You cunt! Licking butt forehead. You're a boob. Can we stop dropping frames now? Like, seriously, it pisses me off. It may not be too bad, but I notice it every time I look at it. I always have that one moment where it drops frames constantly, and then where it drops frames on and off, and then there's times where it doesn't at all for a while. I don't know what's going on and why my stream just can never be the way it used to be back like during my Monster Hunter days and you know whatever, but now it's just my OBS just stutters everything is, audio is off behind here and there, and frames just constantly drop. Yeah, I know it's not that bad, honestly. I'm only at 2.7% with 10,000 drop frames, but it ticks down every now and then. It's just a personal thing that bothers me. You're a dick. Hi, Grimer. Goodbye, Grimer. Goodbye, Eradicate. Hello. I can't get out of this place is one big puzzle. You know, there's a staircase that leads you right out to the foyer of the place there, bud. I love the Homer Simpson-esque beard he has. Oh, majestic. You do not fit this universe, friend. You look like you're from something else, your jolly-ass fattiness. What burglar is that happy? Oh, never mind. Ew, that does not look like tears. What happened? Did you get too excited there, friend? I don't like the way his stupid sunglasses had splooge on the outside of them. Burn. Ah. Oh. Instead of falling to my death into the abyss, I actually have a ladder. A floating ladder, because that's not ominous enough. Yeah. Come here. It's not where I'm aiming. Literally the worst when it gets in the eyes. I imagine. In the mouth, sir, not in the eyes. Yeah, I know, I'm not throwing it mid times at all. Bye-bye. Oh my. Indeed. Fuck you, Eradicate. Anything else in this room? No. Okay. Fuck off, Eradicate. I'm not here to just capture for you. I'm here to actually search. Get this dungeon over with. Diary, July 5th. I was trying to read the last book, but I guess it was because it was closed. Discovered a new Pokemon deep in the jungle. Muck can go fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, Jesus, no. Get out of my screen, you asshole. He is huge. How did I miss? That's what she said. Well, now I have Muck. A pile of cum. Smells so awful, it can cause fainting, though through... Muck had one? I did not know Muck had a sense of smell. February 6th, we obtained a new Pokemon from Mew. We have named this new Pokemon Mewtwo. How original. This place is like huge. Zoinks, man. Burglar Simon. It's Splurgeman. I'm gonna beat off your Pokemon and splurge all over your sunglasses, sir. Oh, my Twitch machine got unplugged. I'm sorry, Twitch machine. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it did the same for me. It went black and then it said the Twitch machine unplugged. I don't know what's the f is going on. I'm dropping all the frames. I assure you I'm currently still live. I'm just having a lot of issues. I just don't know what is going on. My settings are the same as they were. I don't know what to change them to. It can consistently sit for a while in green with no issues, so I gotta figure out what's making it drop frames here and there. It might be my scale filter, or it could be, because I always use the hardware NVIDIA, whatever, encoder. I don't know if it's the bitrate or if it's my audio bitrate. I don't know if it's any of those or if it's the encoder or the filter. Definitely not that. That made it worse. Like, I can do stream tests without actually going live, but that never seems to pick up a problem. Jesus. Right where I... Wow! Come on, Pokemon. I'm not trying to run into you right now, but you're all over the place. I'm not going to sit there and use Repel. I mean, I could, but... This ain't the same Pokemon game. There's really no reason to use Repel when capturing Pokemon is your main source of experience. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Did you know? Did you baptize it too? Because they christened it? Yeah. Turbo joke. Yeah. God. The joystick on this thing. Next time, Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever made this shit for you, design an actual button that is not the joystick. And don't make the top button B. Or, I mean, you can, but also give a different button. I thought you were a burglar, but you're a kid trainer. Would you have some fun with a coach trainer? Well, I would love to. Let's go into the hotel. Let's go to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. I mean, at least my stream is still watchable. I just don't like all these frames I drop. I gotta figure why it's causing it. Is stream back up for you guys? Zero, are you still here or did you leave? Kinda just stopped talking. I miss having you in my stream, Zero. You need to come join now that you're free to. Stick around, actually chat. Ready commentary. Oh, thank you. Alright, good. I was just making sure stream was still alive for you guys, or if you were still experiencing the whole offline issue. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I don't think I've ever experienced that while watching someone stream, but I've had that happen to me during my streams where people would say it was offline or some shit. Or enough bullshit happened. My mentor once lived here. What, Blaine? Or someone else? I believe they're talking about Blaine, if I recall. Blaine was one of the main scientists. That and some guy named Fuji. But I think that's just movie related. The Dr. Fuji who created Mewtwo in the first movie. Blaine had no bearing on that. I'm not sure if canonically in the games was Blaine part of this project or if it was some other scientist. I know in the manga, the Red manga, Blaine was the scientist behind Mewtwo's conception. In fact, he actually has Mewtwo as part of his team, which is awesome. He has a giant spoon too. Thought that was cool. The cool thing about that too is they made it out. the lore behind that in the comic, for anyone who doesn't know, is that Mewtwo and Blaine are tied to the same body, so it's kind of like a Piccolo-Kami scenario. So when Blaine dies, Mewtwo dies, because they share DNA of one another. Which I found really cool. So that means Blaine is probably one of the most powerful trainers in existence in that comic, because he's got Mewtwo on his side. Unless someone has a dark type. Or a bug Pokemon with a real powerful bug attack. Or a ghost that isn't part poison. And even then, Mewtwo's really damn fucking strong. And boosted further with his Mega Evolution. Mewtwo Y. Not a big fan of Mewtwo X. Mewtwo going from a freaking physical, or a special to a physical type, bothers me. Same regard with Charizard as well. Just bothers me. Even though the design of Charizard X is better, Charizard Y is vastly superior in my opinion. Whether or not statistically if he is, I don't know, but I prefer Charizard Y over X. Same with Mewtwo. Design-wise on Mewtwo is better, and he's just boosted further. Especially with my RNG Mewtwo, who has max IVs and max EVs. And shiny. Because I'm a boss. And I IV'd him, or I RNG'd him. If I can get back into that when I get to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I can show how that was done, but I would have to record it in some other means, or at least make a video on it. Because the way I had videos on that on my YouTube channel, if you go watch me capture my shiny legendaries, is I recorded them from my phone. I didn't show the whole process, I just showed me capturing the Pokemon. Because I can't do it off the 3DS, which is a problem. It can only be done off a DS. Unless now, seeing as technology has advanced considerably, and it's been several years since then, maybe there's ways to do it now on a 3DS, I don't know. But it was all done off DS. They need to make a DS capture card. You know, I would go out and buy myself a whole second DS and a capture device just so I can show, record that. Because my DS is garbage. It's broken. It still works, it just doesn't hold up. And I would so do that. I miss my DS though. Sucks that it no longer holds. I don't remember ever seeing my DS physically break like that to the point where it can't hold up anymore. When I went to go check it out after years of not using it, it was in that shape, and I don't remember ever seeing that happen in my face. Because the last time I played my DS was back in college. Wasn't that long ago. This was before I was really even got a 3DS, which I haven't had a 3DS for very long. You're gonna get going? Have a good night, Blasto. And I'm gonna get off here shortly after I complete this, probably. Have a good night, man. You gonna make some food? Yeah, I'm gonna get off here shortly myself. We'll be back on with this tomorrow. maybe that or Smash, we'll see. Don't expect too much out of Smash though. Once I beat it and fight maybe some people online, like it is a fighting game. I'm not like super hyped into it. I just grew up on Smash Brothers, so I will always support it. Fighting games and me. Meh. Hey, do you know, if you step on the panel, you can go back to the entrance. Yeah, thanks. You weren't there before, and it was just leaving the building. Because, you know, I walk around from the entrance to what appears to be the back entrance and walk out the front somehow. The encounter rate for Ditto should be astronomical here. Damn it! Go away! I'm trying to just get out of here. I can train later in different areas. I plan on doing a bunch of grinding at the end once I'm at the 8th floor. And in Mewtwo's dungeon. That's where I plan on grinding up all my Pokemon for the Pokedex. I still need to get Pokemon from friends, from trades, whoever has Eevee Go, to get these Pokemon specific from that game, and the Pokemon that I don't have, or the opposite Pokemon that I don't have, such as Hitmonlee and Kabuto, unless I can get some of them in this. But still. So I'm gonna need to rely on you, Blasto, unless you've already gotten Ammonite and Hitmonchan. But either way, I can try to hope I get lucky. Did a lot though. We cleared out Sabrina's gym, the fighting dojo. We got Hitmonchan. We surfed to Cinnabar, we battled all those trainers in that intro. Now we're, we resurrected my Pokemon, but talked to everybody, and now we're clearing this place out. So next time we're going to be battling Blaine, and then we're probably going to move on to Seafoam Island. Clearing up that entire water route. And then, after that, we're probably gonna go and capture Zapdos, probably. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. I really need to look up if it was Blaine that actually made him, or if it was just another scientist, unnamed. Or if they actually is the same guy from the movie. Dr. Fuji. Not Dr. Fuji from Lavender Town. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. It was a lab. Mewtwo destroyed it. And then fled to Cerulean Cave for reasons I don't know. I mean, to hide from everybody, yes, but why Cerulean Cave specifically? Who knows? I wonder if the Pokemon in Cerulean Cave are stronger because of Mewtwo's influence, or if just because Mewtwo's there and they decided to say, hey, endgame, we're gonna make this place the most powerful because Mewtwo is the highest level Pokemon in the game. So we're canonically just gonna make every Pokemon here stronger to give you a fight while you're heading towards him. I didn't even see what I... Stupid Rattata. Didn't even see you. Large container made of thick glass. It looks as if something has been beating on it over and over from the inside. Yeah, that was where Mewtwo was held. I never really paid attention to that in the actual games. I need to play the actual game and check that. I know that's not... I don't think that's there. There's nothing there that says that in the actual game, the actual Pokemon games, Red and Blue or the remakes, but I want to see if Mewtwo's containment was actually there or not. I don't think so. Come on. I don't think so, but... Because there's nothing there, because normally I would actually, you know, talk to it, but it might be... There might be something there that gives a nod of that. But I don't think so. Pokemon always appear right at the right angles. I wonder if there's anything further down there, because it is a longer hallway. Yeah, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. It probably was, now that you think about it. I also like how, that place looked. I liked how it looked. I also like the statues have a freaking a mustache and beard. Or a mustache and glasses. This gym is, here we go, first question. Wait, Mr. Blaine, it's not your turn yet. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the only saw there was a gym leader. He's a fire type pro. So you're ready to take on the gym. Might as well guessed. You have to take a quiz at this gym as well as battles. Try have a good time. Yay. Families of scientists who live here from getting bored. To keep the families of the scientists who live here. Why? What the fuck? Blaine, I love you even more. You already were a badass dude whose head in the original Red and Blue looks like Earthworm Jim. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Sorry for the frame drops and bullshit that's happening. I'm gonna head off for the night, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this to be fixed permanently, but we'll see. Have a good night.